Spermidine. I'm not even going to wait until the last minute of the video to tell you. You need to look up spermidine. Have you ever heard of this? Because I never did. Not in school, not even in medical school. And that's why I think you should know about it. So if you or a loved one is concerned about or experiencing worsening cognitive health, you need to pay attention. Spermidine is a compound that is currently impacting how we approach brain health and longevity science, especially in battling conditions such as dementia, Alzheimer's, and general cognitive impairment. So let's unfold today, one, the science, two, the urgency of best food consumption in your loved one's life course or your life course, and number three, natural sources of spermidine, and four, the fourth is more supplemental for nerds like me, my fellow nerds, my supplemental questions and thoughts, as well as papers that I would like to share if any of you are interested in going even like another level deeper. So let's jump right in. Section 1, let's talk about the science behind spermidine. So spermidine is a substance found in mostly plants and vegetables shown to promote autophagy. Okay, so autophagy, think of it like Pac-Man in our bloodstream, gobbling up damaged or excess components in order to reuse these building blocks. It's sort of like a recycling program, okay? And this process is crucial for efficient cell renewal and proper functioning. And research has shown, actually, not just suggests, but spermidine plays a vital role, not just in preventing, but also potentially rescuing us from numerous age-related diseases, especially those affecting the brain. So let's jump into the specific study, why I got so excited. So a few months ago, technically it's a follow-up, but there's multiple papers by Picard et al. that showed that even in a 3-month oral spermidine supplementation, there were improvements found in mental status scores, verbal fluidity scores, just various test scores that they use to evaluate mental cognitive status, okay? In fact, these benefits were found to be so pronounced, or not just so pronounced, I get too excited, but they were found to be even more pronounced when they carried it out for a year-long diet supplementation in compared to a 3-month supplementation. So it showed that in a year-long supplementation, there was a 5-point increase in compared to a 2-point increase in, at least this one was the mini mental status scores. I'll include a little graph here, you'll see that it does increase over time. And this points to spermidine's potential as a powerful tool in our health arsenal, particularly in cognitive longevity. But before you get too excited, or I guess before you get bored or distracted, keep watching because this is relevant to you. Okay, no matter your current age or worries about cognitive decline, let's uncover why this carries a sense of urgency. So if you look here, this is the box plot of the MSSE score, or the mental mini status I was talking about earlier, scores before and after the 1-year supplementation of spermidine published by Picard et al. Besides the increase in the mean score, which is the middle line, I'll show a little arrow there. Besides the mean score, besides it increasing over time, what else do you notice? Now feel free to pause the video and take a look because this is actually pretty important. Okay, anyways, so what I wanted you to see, or what it does show, that I don't know if you noticed, is that the box itself, in a box plot, the box itself actually shifted lower. Okay? The box itself actually shifted lower. And the range of scores, the range, which is literally the range, the numbers that were captured in this test, which is how far the little lines are showing, like the range of the scores that the line's capturing remain stable. Okay, so the mean score increased, but the box shifted lower and the range remained stable. So that means that a large number of patients still experience cognitive decline, while others did not experience a change at all. So this, in combination with the papers I'll share in the last section of the video, the optional stuff, suggests to me, and that I hope you'll also notice and understand why it's significant, it suggests to me that there's likely a dose dependency as well as a time course precision in spermidine supplementation in cognitive rescue and maintenance. AKA, let's take out the fancy words, AKA, it is highly likely that spermidine supplementation before or during the early stages of memory decline can make a significant difference, while unfortunately, in other cases, it may be too late. Okay, That's okay, because I like to live optimistically. And well, if based on these probabilities, if eating something gives you a 72% chance of improving or maintaining cognitive health, I would suggest to pay close attention. I would pay close attention. I am paying close attention. Okay. And do you see the P is less than 0.001 there? That means that there is a 0.1% chance that the observed difference or the observed improvement via supplementation of spermidine occurred randomly or by luck. Or you can think of it this way, that there's a 99.9% chance that the observed improvement is real. So, I like to believe that we're all really lucky, and I do think you're lucky that you're watching this and you might be able to improve your health by this knowledge. So pay attention to it, right? So anyways, back to what we were saying. This highlights the urgency of the best food or the correct food and even best food consumption throughout your life course of your and your loved ones. Because instead of waiting until memory issues are too severe and not rescuable, it's clearly important to consider these proactive measures, right? And clearly, dietary supplementation with the correct nutrients and brain-boosting foods can make a difference against a memory decline. A significant difference, a statistically significant difference. So by nourishing your brain consistently over time, you may help your loved ones, I think of my grandma, all of our cognitive function, and potentially prevent or delay, right, the onset of memory-related challenges. So that's the science, but let's go to jump 2, because what are you going to do? Where are you going to get this? So before you start Googling spermidine supplements, let's look at natural sources of spermidine, okay? I recommend eating natural sources as they often contain other beneficial ingredients to the human body beyond spermidine. So Dr. Greger, in his How Not to Age book, hello, Dr. Greger. He provides a table of sources of spermidine sorted by serving size. And as you can see, tempeh, natto, and pig liver are on top, along with other vegetables and beans. Many legumes. Point. Admittedly, though, they're not everyone's cup of tea, nor are they really easily accessible. Okay, I've literally never had tempeh before. And I don't know where any of you who don't live by a Japanese market would even find natto beans. Okay, maybe we can make it in a video another day. Hey, ideas. I'll keep that in. I'll keep them in mind. Okay, but let's talk about a more common and accessible source, wheat germ. Wheat germ would only cost you about 20 cents per serving, recommended by Dr. Greger. But actually, though, keep watching for section 4 to understand why I don't even think we need that much supplementation. So anyways, it is likely only less than $5 a month to eat at therapeutic doses, okay? So it's a nutritional powerhouse and a more palatable way to get this compound into your diet if you don't like the idea of fermented beans. So wheat germ is clearly very versatile and easy to utilize. So here are some suggestions as to how you can incorporate them into your day. I have 4 suggestions. Number 1, I would say that I would sprinkle it into oatmeal. Okay, so I do this with cinnamon, ground flax seeds, and fruits and nuts. I treat my oatmeal kind of like a muesli, and I think literally sprinkling like a tablespoon in there just sounds very easy to accomplish. And number 2, I would say mixing into a smoothie. Okay, this is my go-to way of getting more berries and spices. Not always spices, like cinnamon. So berry, spices, and sometimes even ginger into my diet. I highly recommend, just easy, little pop it in. Number 3, I want to say that toppings for soups and salads and desserts. So this could be a very nice texture addition to your salad, and don't forget to add your vinaigrette if you haven't checked out my video on vinegar versus fats. Or number 4, the best one, or not the best one, but the proven one, or not the proven one, the demonstrated one that they utilize to show this effect is to add it into your baking. So this is what Picard et al. Did. They added raw wheat germ to wheat rolls that were prepared for the patients. And I got a feeling that wheat germ bagels or sourdough may be kind of fun and delicious. Maybe we can do that one of these days. So if you're concerned for a loved one or your own cognitive health, please do share this knowledge with them, or you can share this knowledge or the video with them, because I think a lot of people can benefit from this. And then if you are really concerned, like on an extra level, like a nerdy level, like I am, please keep watching, because this gets kind of spicy. Kat went down a tantalizing rabbit hole while doing her due diligence for this video. Let's go into this rabbit hole. Some questions that I came up with that came into my mind while I was reading and researching this is, number one, so how much spermidine do we actually need for it to be a therapeutic dose, right? Because Picardal actually only supplemented an additional 3.3 milligrams per piece of wheat germ roll, okay? So in comparison to the group B, which was the group that didn't show or showed reduced effects, right? Group B only supplemented 1.9 milligrams per piece. So really, at about 3, you can do 4, go for it, do 4 milligrams. But that's literally only about 1 or 2 tablespoons that's actually needed for a therapeutic effect. But let's talk about the upper range, okay? Because when we think about supplementing things or eating things, you should think about at what point would it be toxic or anything, right? So question number 2 is, so can I supplement tons, like literal tons of wheat germ? Now, will 1 gram per day, like 1 gram compared to 1 milligram, will 1 gram be even better? Because some of us are that extra. I'm talking about me sometime. I like, you don't want to, we're not going to go into that right now. But my answer is, to be honest, I don't think that's necessary. And let's talk about why. Well, actually, before we talk about why, I want you to check out Dr. Greger's video on spermidine downsides, as he points out studies on who may not be a suitable candidate to supplement with spermidine. So you shouldn't just eat anything. Oh, I have a video. I have a call coming in. BRB. I'm back. Okay, where were we? Okay, yeah. So do make sure you check out the video because you don't want to eat things blindly. Although I think all of us do eat a lot of these spermidine-containing foods anyways. So moving on, Dr. Greger he recommends actually doing 30 milligrams a day because he believes that we have a reduced ability to synthesize spermidine as we age. But I don't actually agree. I'm sorry, Dr. Greger. I don't actually agree. And let's go into why. Okay, so multiple studies actually indicate that patients with advanced Alzheimer's and cognitive impairments have markedly high levels of spermidine in their plasma. In fact, it is so significant that they even correctly utilize plasma spermidine levels to predict cognitive impairment progression. And they suggest that spermidine plasma levels may actually serve as an early biomarker for Alzheimer's disease and other vascular brain pathologies. And I would hazard a guess, no, actually, by looking at the bigger picture now, looking at these more recent publications, I would hazard a guess that the human body is not actually lacking in ability to produce spermidine as we age, but perhaps it is a dysfunction in perhaps a downstream element, or even at first what I was thinking is the spermidine receptor signal transduction pathways, such that as we enter into severe cognitive decline, the body then produces excess spermidine in attempts to activate its downstream signaling pathways. So putting all this research papers all together, big picture, it seems that it may be more of a compensatory reaction to cognitive pathology, indicating that there's a hormetic scenario where high level spermidine may actually be detrimental, or, well, I think it's more indicative than a detrimental thing given other research studies, but it does indicate that likely high levels is an indicator for cellular pathology. So, I know, I'm sorry, that was a lot of words, a lot of science, but I had to share it with you for my fellow nerds out there, in case you also look this up and get curious or confused with the science. So TLDR, given that patients were capable of producing high amounts of spermidine in pathological states, I don't think it's an issue with spermidine production. Therefore, there's likely no benefit to heavy supplementation or over supplementation of spermidine. And so therefore, I would venture probably between the lower limit of the demonstrated therapeutic dose, which was what we mentioned earlier, I think the 3 milligrams, and the upper limit of about 30 milligrams, which is Dr. Greger is suggesting, and it's not necessary to go beyond it if you are interested in supplementing. So question number 3 is, I think a lot of you might be asking this, well, should I even bother with spermidine if I'm not concerned with cognitive decline? And yes, the answer is yes. Why yes? I am so glad you asked. because I just highlighted cognitive diseases in this video because I figured a lot of us likely have elders that we care about that may benefit from this information. We love our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents, and we want all of us to live happily with great brain function, okay? Since spermidine acts via autophagy, it has been shown to benefit various age-related diseases as well, beyond cognitive disorders, okay? So if you're looking to have a longer health span as well as lifespan, I would go for it. In fact, while I was brainstorming silly names for this video, I found various publications demonstrating efficacy and effects of spermidine in improving male and female fertility, growth in children, macular degeneration, and even coronary diseases, etc. There are so many out there. I'll include a link. I'll put some papers out here if you're curious. So I highly recommend you to take a look if you're curious. And if you're not curious, you should do it anyways, because, you know, if you can do something that'll make your brain better, your body healthier, I think I would consider doing it. So there you have it, everyone. A deep dive into spermidine, a simple ingredient with a potentially profound implications for brain health. Okay, so it's not a magic bullet, it's a part of a much larger picture in maintaining cognitive health. Normally, I would apologize for such a long video, but every minute of this was researched and crafted with love and intention. So it was crucial that I presented the big picture of spermidine to all of you. I hope this video was educational and guides you and your loved ones towards happier and healthier life together. And if you have questions or comments, feel free to comment below. Some of you have DM'd me on Twitter. I love seeing you guys. Feel free, let me know. It's always such a delight responding to you, although I do feel a little embarrassed that my true age was revealed in the last comments, was revealed in the comments in our last book club episode. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based health content. And don't forget, really, sharing is caring, and your decision to share this knowledge could potentially positively impact someone's life. So whether it's a friend, family member, colleague, you have the ability and the power to spread awareness, empower others to make informed decisions about their health. Okay, wait. Before I sign off, I do have a little bonus for all of you who did stay until the very end. It's not really a discrepancy, but more of an interesting find. I did stumble upon a database that suggests a whopping 4 times increase in spermidine content in certain soybeans compared to Dr. Rucker's reference values. That's a 207 milligrams per kilogram concentration versus 51. So that's a 4 times, right? So it's actually placing it even above and beyond natto beans and tempeh. So if wheat germ isn't quite your thing, I would say soybeans might be the way to go. You see, tempeh and natto, which are both incredibly nutritious, are typically made from soybeans. And guess what? Once you eat these soybeans and they make it their way down to your intestines, what do you think happens there? They literally get fermented. Okay, so they get fermented into pretty much tempeh and natto-like goodness anyway. So whether you're a fan of wheat germ or soybeans, you've got some fantastic options to consider for boosting your spermidine intake. Okay, so keep exploring and experimenting with your diet, and remember that your journey to better health is all about discovering what works best for you. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing more exciting insights with you in our future discussions. Until next time, everyone, stay curious and stay healthy. Bye, everyone.